Ever seen a golf star who can rock the greens and Instagram at the same time? Meet Karin Hart, the sizzling sensation who's making her way into golf with her own unique style, blending skill with a touch of controversy. Don't know what we're talking about and curious why you should even know in the first place? Stick around as we're opening up on why she's worth the hype. Welcome to the Golf Caddy, the place where we fulfill all of your golf gossip cravings through the eyes of a former caddy himself. But before we get into the details, we'd love to hear from you. Ever wondered who's making waves in the golf world with more than just their swing? How could a social media star shake up the entire game of golf? Why can't fellow golfers stop talking about Karin Hart? Feel free to drop by in the comment section below. We're all ears. Born in March 1989, Karin Hart is the pretty face being dubbed by fans as too hot for words, and she's given us all the reasons to understand why. Hart is an American golfer who was born in Southern California but moved to Colorado for elementary school. She currently lives in Florida and runs her own company, I Hart Marketing. As a former student at the University of Denver, Karin played D1 lacrosse for the Pioneers in college and took up golf after graduating. Hart's time at the university polished her not only for her athletic and academic achievements, but for the rest of her life as well, especially when she was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer during her junior year. She went through surgery, radiotherapy, and hormone treatments, and was happily declared as cancer-free in 2011. The girl's famous online and calls herself your favorite golf babe, having a massive Twitter follower base that exceeds 63K. On Instagram, her presence is much larger though, with 166K followers. Hart has managed to build and maintain a steady community growth in her social media accounts. She mentioned that she has a balanced posting method, which is half modeling and equal parts golfing tips and tricks. Her impressive social media presence has won her huge brand deals and ambassadorships, giving her quite the influencer limelight lately. However, the posts that get her more success are modeling ones, and we all know why. Hart loves to pose at the poolside or simply in a bikini. It is not surprising how the public and the press point out similarities between Hart's professional activity and Paige Spiranak. After all, they work in the same segment of social media marketing. Karin Hart has hit the floor running in the influencer race that is mostly dominated by Paige, but there's no doubt that Spiranak leads the competition for now, having plus 904,000 followers on Twitter and over 3.8 million on Instagram. The main difference between the two as far as golf is concerned is practical experience, which favors Spiranak more. While Hart started the sport in 2015, Paige Spiranak has had an interesting junior and collegiate career and even pursued the possibility of playing professionally in the LPGA Tour. But how can rivalries like these go on without some juicy drama? Golf rivalries are nothing new in the influencer world, and the two golfers made sure to add their share of spice to the game. Spiranak and Hart have been at odds for quite some time, and a contentious video released on Twitter heightened their conflict to a whole personal level. In the video, Hart swings her golf club while responding to online criticism of her golf apparel with a caption, "Stepmom has a nice ring to it, don't you think?" This video gained popularity within hours, causing an uproar among golfers, fans, and the media. Though Hart didn't mention Paige Spiranak directly, the timing and context of the video suggested that her message was directed at her longtime opponent. She appeared to take a covert go at Spiranak, known for her outspoken opinions on different topics and her activism for women's rights. Hart also went on saying, "Girls are busy judging my golf attire on social media, but that's okay." The clash between Karin Hart and Paige Spiranak is well known among golfers. Over the years, the two sportswomen have been in a skills and personality competition that periodically spills over into online discussions. However, this video elevated the conflict and attracted a wider audience who were excited to see the backfire from Paige for this hidden taunt. But sadly, we didn't get the drama we all wanted. Paige decided to stay silent and mind her own business instead. Safe to say that 2023 was officially Karin Hart's year of controversy. She got herself into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. First up, Hart informed her followers out of nowhere that she had been stalking Brady's social media shortly after the NFL legend had parted ways with his wife. Her Instagram story said, "I'm just sitting here in my house stretching and looking at Instagram, and I started stalking Tom Brady's page, and I think I'm in love with him." Hart even went on to set up a poll for her followers asking, "Any chance Tommy is my future husband?" Moreover, Karin made sure to be the first to reply to a shock underwear snap sent out by Brady earlier last year. Brady tweeted an NSFW shot of himself wearing nothing but his own designer label, asking, "Did I do it right?" To which Hart replied, "Yeah, Tom, you did it right. That too," with a heart emoji. Doesn't she seem more like an attention seeker? Not just that, the hot American golfer's backup Instagram account was taken down the same year for violating community standards. The 34-year-old Paige Spiranak rival took to her story to call out the Meta app by sharing a screenshot of the mail received from Instagram, clearly upset, saying, "Instagram needs to fix the scamming problems and stop suspending real accounts and taking away from their creators. What community guidelines did I break on my Instagram account?" Well, as if you don't know herself, Hart. The budding sensation set the internet on fire yet again last year with a video where she had her boobs signed by golf star Justin Thomas. Fans couldn't believe their eyes when the OnlyFans star openly posted the moment on Instagram. In the short clip, Hart waited for her chance as Thomas was doing rounds with fans and signing merch. As he approached the model, she squeezed her boobs together and said, "Yeah, baby, come on, sign it, sign it." JT was clearly taken aback. But after some short deliberation and a bit of awkward laughter, he granted the influencer's wish and signed her chest. Hart was absolutely delighted and admitted that the golfer had made her year. Smart way to market herself, you just can't deny. Even though Hart is new to the game, she dared to make comments on some of the senior golfers. She took things a step further with her comment about Patrick Reed leaving the golf world in total shock. The pretty golfer openly expressed her displeasure with the live star, Reed Patrick, in a TikTok video. In the video, she is seen driving the golf ball off a tee while asking her followers, "Who is your least favorite golfer and why Patrick Reed? I just Googled it and his name was the first on the list." The diva's bold statement about the pro golfer left the impression that she somehow agreed to the answer. Now we get it. Known for countless controversies both on and off the course, it certainly wouldn't be surprising to see Reed topping the least favorite list. But was it wise of a new golfer like Karin to make such bold statements about him? Don't you think she was just being too hungry for fame? Let us know in the comment section below. Why should you keep an eye on Karin Hart? Let's just clear the air a bit. Karin Hart isn't just about looking good on the course. She's also about playing better. Her content is packed with golf tips that are easy to follow and fun to watch. From mastering your swing to finding the perfect grip, Karin's advice is practical and resonates with both newbies and seasoned players. Her engaging tutorials and on-the-course antics make learning feel less of a lesson. Also, her posts go beyond golf, offering an insider for a lifestyle that's both aspirational and attainable. Her fitness routines are a hit, showing golfers how to stay in shape and improve their game off the green. She mixes fashion with function, showcasing stylish golf outfits that look great and perform well. Hart serves as a connector in the golf community, bridging the gap between the sport and its fans. She's at the forefront of golf's latest trends, from innovative gear to exciting tournaments. While there's no denying that Karin's looks play a part in her popularity and draws in followers, it's her authenticity and passion for golf that keeps them hooked. And there you have it. Karin Hart isn't just your regular pretty face. Whether you're here for her tips, her style, or just to see what she's up to next, Karin is definitely someone you need to be following from now on. But let us know what you think. Is she worth all the attention she's getting lately? Drop by in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to follow more of the awesome golf stories we're coming up with. Catch you on the next green soon.